Greetings, fellow Wacksters, and welcome back to another episode of Tyranny. So, we're in the middle of this conversation where we have to decide if we want to defend Lantry, a sage who might help us find the rebel base or not. So, we want to defend him against the fifth eye of the Scarlet Chorus. So, Fatebinder, I beseech you, be my advocate for this trial. I'm no fool. I know the Chorus uses blood, not words, to settle these matters, but you are a servant of the Archon of Justice, are you not? And since we're doing the whole Jedi kind of playthrough, and by that I mean good, I believe that I will protect him, or defend him. This is the prisoner wants. I'm taking him into my custody. We need the prisoner alive. This is a terrible deal. He obviously has useful information, yet you're willing to let him die for sport. As a Fatebinder, this is not my place to tell the Chorus how to conduct trials in their own lands. Fine, but I'll be his champion. This one needs to live. Let's take him into our custody. Maybe he'll be our caster in our party. Not a chance. He's our prisoner. If you think you can crack the information we need out of his skull without troubling the Archon, that's one thing. But you're not walking out of here with our property. Let's threaten him. I do not like Fifth Eye. Nah! The Chorus warrior emits a whimpering squeal as you grab him by the chin of his mask and pull him close. Gloved hands press against you, but try as he might, his push cannot exceed your pull. Release the prisoner to me, and I won't shame and degrade you in full view of your followers. Very brave of you to insult me to my face. Let's have your little trial. Gain mine the favor, gain mine the wrath. Now let's do this. Yes, yes. He grunts and stammers as he struggles to wrest free from your grip. Once you release him, he shuffles to regain his composure. You two, dusting himself off with one hand and waves. He waves to the two nearby conscripts with the other. Release the sage. He's the Fatebinder's problem now. The sage is unbound from the post. Stiff legs nearly buckle as he attempts to walk, and his arms flex and flail in their new freedom. Wiping sweat and grime from his brow, the sage steps close to you with a nervous smile.
Thank you. Oh, I thought I was going to wind up as another corpse in that pile. Now, hand me that parchment. The sooner I can find out what it says, the sooner I can get out of this place.
Very well. Well, much of the parchment was weathered, but I could make out the important parts of the text. The note makes mention of a meeting spot west of Tripnebel. Tripnebel Wells is now unlocked. Wonderful. So the old sage knows his words after all. I'd ask that you travel ahead and see if you can't get this Captain Florian to yield to the Chorus. They will strike at first sight of Chorus's gang, but perhaps they will parley if yours is the face they see. I know the area, and I suggest we go at once. I'll show you the way. I'm eager to be far from the stench of this camp. You offered to come with me. Why? You're offering to come with me. How about you just tell me where it is? I don't need you tag on. No, we want him to come along. Because the alternative is, what? Living here with these illiterate brutes? My old study is under a river of fire, and there's no family missing me. Besides, I'd much rather chronicle the binder that twice proclaimed an edict of Kairos. I'd be a fool to let someone else write your story. How about you just tell me where it is and you tag along? You want to chronicle me? Fine, if you're so eager, come with me. Swear fealty to me, and I will let you leave this place with me. Sorry, you're on your own. No, let's get loyally with him. Splendid. You won't be disappointed. I know I may seem old and frail, but I know how to step lightly and how not to get killed. Really, I won't slow you down. Lead the way and let me know if I can be of service. Are we done here? Let's hightail it to Tripnebel. If your new pet doesn't behave himself along the way, I'm not above clipping his ears. Great, so we have a new party member. Lantry. And what is he of sorts? Haha. hoping that he has some kind of healing magic. Gifted healer. Ah. Gifted vigor. Improves control life skill. Let's do that. Grants a bonus to arcane armor and magic shield. He doesn't really need that yet. And distracts his target, interrupting them and lowering their non-physical armor. No. Let's just go with preservation. He'll be our healer in the party, and we need that on this difficulty level for sure. Plus 10 control vigor, plus 10 control life. Plus 1 armor per piece of armor worn for 60 seconds. Plus 2 armor penetrated by attacks for 60 seconds. Recover 1 second total. Range. Attack skill lower. Valid weapons all. As to Arcane Armor. So he is protected decently. Ooh, revive. He's just the guy we needed. 1. But, so he's a mage of sorts, and what does a mage need? He needs resolve determines the character's ability to endure physical and mental challenges. Resolve is the primary attribute used to derive the endurance, will, and magic defenses. Also, no, I want wits. Spell strength and magic defense. Let's max up his wits. There we go. And unfortunately we got rid of the staff before. That's a shame. But we'll probably pick up some more soon enough. Only Verse can equip that. Oh, okay. What is this? Lantry's quill. It's a quill. Okay. Interesting. Well, then let us continue.
At once.
Maybe he can read this. Yes, he can. Sigil of Illusion. Okay. Let us continue on our journey. Wait, what's that? New sigil. Sigil of Illusion. Those who master the Sigil of Illusion are skilled in the arts of deceit and trickery, using its power to misdirect and confuse their targets at critical moments. Often derided by combat mages for its inability to kill outright. Those who specialize in illusion knows its power can turn the tide of any battle. It merely requires someone smart enough to know how to use it. Expression. Plus 5 lore. Spectral blur. Also, we actually made something here. He has restoring touch, tightness touch. Masks the target in a blurred illusion, making them harder to hit. Okay, so we made a spell. Great. But does that mean that these... Oh, I shouldn't have sold them. The scroll contains a magical expression which is used in spells to generate an aura around a target. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna keep all those from now on. I didn't know, so I've become smarter. Wonderful. Now, where was here? Tripnet's Wilderness. Let's continue. Yes, I got the whole spell creation thing. Only wish I had understood it earlier, but it's not too late to learn. We are barely 2 hours into this game. Now, what do we have here? I can even name the spells. Okay.
Might we not simply break it?
No need to break anything. Easy now. Faglin. Reinforcements! Finally! Come this way. We need to. The chorus warrior pumps his tattooed arm in salute. Midway through the gesture, a look of confusion dawns across his painted face. Sister Verse, what did I do to deserve such a helping hand? A chuckle escapes the man before he shudders, placing a hand over his mouth. At once, alert of the need to remain quiet, his voice drops to a harsh whisper. The fifth eye has a sense of humor, sending you. Verse returns a cold glare, but says nothing. We're here to ground up the vendor and guard. You two know each other? Oh yeah, come to steal my quarry. He lets out a muffled chuckle through a half set of teeth. Who am I fooling? We met our match 2 days ago and aren't in any shape to tussle again. Much as I'd love the bragging rights of claiming some scalps, my gang needs a rest before we pick another fight. Their camp is just yonder, he points to the northeast, and we've kept an eye on them for the last couple days. Some of them left a few hours ago looking for food, maybe out on patrol, but they haven't returned yet. Might be wise to strike now while they're divided. Leave Dobergers to me. How'd you find this place? Happy accident of sorts. He points east towards the mountains. We were up in the mountains with orders to keep the Oathbreakers in and keep any would-be allies out of the valley. Strangest thing happens. Tremors hit the pass, and the tremors lasted a bit. So I figured they were magical, but they weren't. No sign of Earthshakers or anybody. Remain silent. Figuring we didn't need to watch the pass no longer, we headed downslope back to the camp. He points with his eye to the north. New fish in the gang's got good eyes, and she spotted the campfires from up on high. We got curious, swung this way, and that's pretty much how we got here. What's your plan now? I lost 2 of my gang in the mountains, and we've been on half rations for days. So until we get a much larger contingent, we're not likely to win any fight we start. Now that you're here, I figure my gang will hold back and keep an eye out for trouble. Maybe swoop in if things get messy. I can handle this, no need to push your warriors past the limits. Too cowardly to fight? I see how it is. Nah, let's not make them fight. Smiling broadly, he claps his hands in approval. Kairos would applaud your bravery. My gang and I will lurk nearby. When you make your move, we'll descend and help with capturing Florian. Don't worry. I'll let the others know you did the heavy lifting. I'll cheat at battle, but not with my reputation. Okay, good to know. Let's see what is around here. Ah, there's something right there.
Huh.
Great. Something our new guy can use. Scholar's gloves. Let's give him some proper gloves instead of those bandages.
You learn something every day.
They won't see me coming.
Sneak from now on. Aha. Tierspin spine bow. A new bow. Just what we needed. Let's see. Where? Ah, there. This is my bow. Staff of. Oh, it's just a staff. What staff Lantry can use? Let's give it to him on secondary weapon. This is actually quite nice for a healer to use. Let's see, what do we have? Sun Soldier. Okay, we have enemies.
Sorry, I can't.
We can't go up there. Over here. Bronze Axe. Chemical supply plus healing potions. He can use the bronze axe instead. Yes, he can. Right. Let's see if we can take on these. Oh, level up. None other than Anthelas himself. Let's go with Finesse. And another skill. Let's go with get opposed accuracy when attacking targets that are further than 5 meters away. Charge up and launch a projectile with enough force to penetrate the armor. Enemies in a line attack take damage and are left bleeding. So it's instead of heart shot, penetrating shot. Okay. Now let's go up with the safe distance. He's an archer in every means of the word. Wonderful. Landry, stay here. She goes here. Barrick goes here. Anthelas goes here. What spells does he have? Fill the target with a surge for greatness, granting them a bonus to might and vitality. Spectral blur. Let's do spectral blur. Let's see what else we can do here. Quicken. Lantry quickly heals the Fate Bind with a surge of restorative energy. The burst of energy is so invigorating, the Fate Bind is also hastened for restoration. Renewal. Let's do renewal. Let's do this. And oh, he just keeps attacking. Straight touch. Give him some might.
Right.
I'll take care of it.
There we go. Very tactical, but it went quite alright.
On it.
Let's level up Barrick. His vitality, I believe, again. Vitality, yes. He's tank in every sense of the word. Sentinel. Allows Barrick to engage an additional enemy. Retribution. After using Clash of Iron, Barrick will attack twice with his normal strikes for a short time. Pursuit. At the start of combat, Barrick gains a large boost to movement speed for a short time. Fight defensively, gaining a bonus to armor. Let's do the phalanx. There we go. And broken armor. Okay. Whoa, a trap. Let's do a restoring touch.
Stepping lightly.
And give something to stats whenever we heal. That's nice.
Time to lighten my step.
And we have another battle right here. Barrick, you'll go straight for it. Some soldier, archer, honor guard, outrunner. We'll go for the archer. Barrick will taunt them all. Entry.
We should try that again.
Ha, traps.
Spotted something.
Let's do like this. And like this. And what do we have now?
I am a
Okay. And battle has been joined. No quick items.
I will.
Okay, a bit more difficult battle than I had expected.
I'll do it for the North.
There goes Lantry. For some reason my healer didn't stay in the back. That's quite annoying. Okay, we got one.
On it.
Smashed to pieces.
How do I change weapons on them? Because I know she has a bow.
Oh, God.
Verse is done as well.
Will do.
All of a sudden.
Ah! Wrong button.
Take that.
Whew. We did it. Narrowly, but we did it.
I'll stay downwind of our enemies.
Oh, let us rest. Huh, that was way too close. And unfortunately, no items either.
I'll
See
be your
that?
shadow.
Let's take care of the traps. This is the entrance to the camp, I believe. Let's check what's up here first. Huh, palisade. Let's go down and around again.
I'll be your shadow.
Found something.
Let's do this. Insect floater, blah blah blah. Okay. Pelux Florian, the guy we're searching for. The Overlord's peons have arrived. Blades up. Falks in hand and ready for battle, the Vendrian Guard captain bellows orders to the warriors in his camp. Dressed in tarnished bronze and sporting countless scars across his arms, Pelux Florian towers over his peers. If you value your life, drop. His words fall silent as he scans your face in careful detail. Wait, I know you. How on Terratus do I know your face? Can it be Peacebinder? The warrior relaxes his grip on his falx. Come to lecture me about not holding up my end of the surrender? If you value your life, drop everything and flee, or stand and fight. I'm happy with that option too. It just seemed unsporting for me to suggest it. Surrender now, and I can protect the lives of your warriors. I left my nicest blue flag back at the camp, but I'd like to talk all the same. Let's try to talk to him. You want to talk? Florian looks in either direction in the soldiers, gauging their reactions. Fine. Speak your mind. Try anything funny, and I'll run my fox clear up your backside until you taste bronze. Brother, restrain your blade. Pelux Travos. A warrior flanking Florian steps forward, placing his hand on the captain's shoulder. Remember, I told you it wasn't just any fate binder that saved my life. It was the Peacebinder. Listen before you taunt your way into a fight. The Vendrian Guard captain nods slowly, his gaze falling to his feet until at last he takes a deep breath and speaks. Fatebinder. Honor dictates I stay my blade. Please speak. Okay. Conquest. I'm telling you this to try and save lives like I did in the past. If you'll submit to the voices of Narat, these soldiers go free. You have my word. The chorus. The chorus knows I'm here. More will follow. Surrender now. Lie. Gravenash sent me to inquire about the disfavored taken captive during the uprising. Lie. If you surrender, they will take you to see the voices of Narat. A poisoned blade could be tucked in your boot. Run now, and I'll tell you the others you died. Let's do the conquest. I have the Peacebinder's word, he snickers, shaking his head with a nervous smile. So I get to meet that masked monstrosity, and my crew lives, and so that they might die in the next battle. think it'd be less worrisome if you told me I had to be Cairn's peg boy. Aren't you listening? They want just you. The rest of us slip away and have a chance. If this were a battle and you could stand in front of a disfavored phalanx and actually stall them long enough for me and the crew to escape, you'd do it. You wouldn't think twice. Tyrell would say the same. He loosens his grip on his falk, shaking his head. The Vendrian guard captain inhales deeply, taking a quick survey of his soldiers as he exhales slowly. I will do it. If you allow my soldiers to leave, I will concede and agree to be your prisoner. Surrender and the rest of your crew may leave. It's your lucky day. I'm in a merciful mood. I'll let all of you leave. Go now before we consider. On second thought, it'll be easier to dispense of you all. Surrender and the rest of your crew may leave. You hear that? Go on, and tell the crew back home that I'll return soon, and if not, the captain turns his gaze towards you. Well, if that happens, I trust you will all avenge me. But if this fate binder speaks true, I'll be back soon. I'll even bring back a souvenir, the severed head of the voices of Nerat. Nothing personal, but I can't come back empty-handed. That said, I only need you. The rest are free to go. Say your farewells, you're coming with me. I'm feeling charitable. Make a run for it before I change my mind. So should we come back empty-handed, or should we make him leave? Let him leave. I'm not sure, because, I mean, our allegiances are with... Let's do the Jedi way, all the way. Is this some sort of joke? Whisper, I have my reasons. Barrick loses average loyalty. Glare silently. Barrick loses average loyalty. Barrick gains average fear. Good point. Florian, you must surrender, but the rest can live. No, Barrick is our tank. We can't lose him. Pelux Travest. We've gained favor, but okay. Brother, restrain your blade. A warrior flanking Florian steps forward, placing his hand on Captain's shoulder. Remember, I told you it wasn't just any fate by the same. Okay. We're going through this. Let's go through it all again. Yes. Nothing personal, but I can't come back empty-handed. The rest of you are free to go. Okay. None will forget your sacrifice. The brothers lock arms and press their foreheads together. Worry not, I'll take up the rudder. Each warrior in turn approaches Florian, embraces and readies to depart with a silent nod. When the warriors have said their goodbyes, they hoist their rucksacks and depart. Okay.
I got it.
What do we have here? Studded iron gorget and aversion. A two-handed what? Oh, a two-handed sword. Well, we'll definitely give the parrying to this guy. Plus 10 parrying. And this is a two-handed weapon. There. No. He is a sentinel. That is what we'll use him for. Great. Let's get out of here. Oh boy, now these guys are coming. Striding into the camp at the tail end of a sprint, the Scarlet Chorus warriors begins to speak out, stumbles forward, bracing himself short of collapse as he catches his breath. More on the way, his words roll out between labored breath. Patrol from this morning coming back. Well, look at that. He smiles an exhausted grin through his heavy breathing. The captain is in one piece, just as requested. The voices will be pleased. The captain looks down at his feet. A slow smile creeps from over his face. You haven't won just yet. Second patrol should be training right about now. If you can tackle the incoming patrol, my gang and I will make sure this Oathbreaker sees the voices of Nerat. The warrior salutes you with a wicked smile. Good hunting with you, Binder. The Archon of Secrets will be most pleased. Well, so now I have to fight, even though I just let them all live. Why don't they flee instead?
Quiet down.
Eliminate the Venturing Guard reinforcements.
Heads up, we have
Let's go.
company. Right.
At once.
It's a hit!
Let's get rid of some of these archers if possible.
You got it.
Oh boy.
Will do.
I'm not dead yet.
Yeah, she's gonna fall now. But it seems like we got them.
Will do.
Got dark all of a sudden.
There we go. And base will rest once more.
Will do.
Now I want to see what is up here. No, and then up here. Usually in these games they always hide loot in such places. No loot? Nope. Very well. Let us head back to Scarlet Chorus Key. And please, no ambush on the way. That'd be quite unfortunate. However, until now, the ambushes have primarily been story driven because we only had one, and well, it was only for storytelling. It was by Ebb, you remember? Seems like something happened with the sound. That is weird. Anyways, seems like our time is up for this episode. So, see you guys in the next one, and hopefully I will have fixed the sound issues by then. Hope you guys enjoy. Whack.